Come on, by the green light, come on here. And we are rolling, baby. Hey guys, how you going? It's about BK Sport. We're here for Fiji versus Australia A, which is going to be a big game here in the Pacific Nations Cup. Obviously, you know, it's a bit of a hard one for me. I am Australian. I live in Australia, but also my daughter is a Timon. She's from Fiji, and I've had a lot to do with Fiji in my life, so obviously I get behind my Fiji boys, and I'll get behind Fiji in this game here today. Obviously, you know, I will get around the Wallabies tonight against England, but I'll be getting around Fiji in this one because I believe that we've got a really good team here, and I think Fiji really can make some moves going forward. I know a lot of these boys personally. I know that a lot of the Fiji Drua boys are coming through the system and really working out nicely. And look, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they can provide here today. Obviously, last week they got a good win against Tonga, 36-0 now. Obviously, earlier on today, we saw Tonga get absolutely slapperunos up there by Samoa. Samoa were down 83 at half-time, but we did see in the end that Tonga was able to... sorry, I got a voice message there. Tonga was able to really rock it home in the end, and... sorry, not Tonga. Samoa was able to rock it home in the end, and they won that game. I think it was about 36 to 20 or something. I'm not too sure, but the point matter is that Samoa did get a good win in the end there, which helped them. It sets up a really nice game between them and Fiji next week in the Pacific Nations Cup. We will stream that one. But let's get into the two-team lines here, guys. Before we do get into the chat and into the game, let's hit that thumbs up button, subscribe when you're around here. Dosso Vitti, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Fiji. So, the top three today, the forwards, Hetet in the 1, Matavesi in the 2, and Romumu in the 3. In the 4 is Soana Sila. 5 is Aratunu Yarawa, with number 6 being Kunalolo. Number 7 is Nasove, with Albert Tuisu in the 8. Frankie Lamani and Teti Taylor in the 9 and the 10 there. That's the two Fiji Drua boys with Vinaya Ambosi. Oh, dear me. And Joshua Tuisova on the wings. Tamani Valu and Vaivuki in the centres with Mataeli in the 15 there. Dorokoto, Maui, Doge, Mayana Vanua, Kamikamitha, Matawalu, Botitu, and Benny Volavola is the interchange there for the Fiji side. Looking forward to seeing what they can provide. That wing pairing of Vinaya Hambosi and Tuisova is just absolutely special. And look, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this team can do because they've got a really good team out there on paper today. For the Australian A side, so obviously, guys, this is the step down from the Wallabies. And honestly, probably even, you know, still even further down than just next to their B squad because there's still a few players here that you probably want to be putting in as well. But their 1, 2, and 3 is Gibbon, Faisler, and Robertson. Topic Robertson there, with the 4 and 5 being Sinclair and Smith. Seru is the 6, with 7 being Fraser McRae. Number 8 is Gleason, number 10, and then the 9 and 10 is Lonergan and Benny Donaldson. The wings, it's a good wing pairing though. Filipa Danguno and Dylan Pietsch. And then the centres are Lalakai Fiketti and Crichton, with the fullback being Jock Campbell in the 15. Kautu'u, Hoopert, Holes, Williams, Pugh, Tuttle, Henry, and Nawangana Tawasi as the substitutes there. And that's the two-team lines there, guys. So, look, it might be an interesting game. It might be a close game, but I really do think that Fiji should get this win here, especially at home in Fiji. I would assume Fiji are going to be the better team here. I think they're going to be stronger. That front three is really, really strong. Obviously, Albert Tuisu there in the 8. I love watching him play. Obviously, I've been following him since his early Fiji Draw days too. Known him for a long time. My boy Frankie Lamani, he's in at number 9. And that wing pairing is just spicy, man. That wing pairing is absolutely spicy in Vinaya Hambosi and Joshua Tuisova. So, yeah, look, I'm looking forward greatly to what this Fiji team can produce. And obviously, the Drua experiment is already starting to work, and we're seeing those Drua boys get that experience at the Super Rugby level and now come up here to play for Fiji. Now, obviously, this is no Wallabies, but it's still, you know, it's still a decent Australian side. You know what I'm saying? And they absolutely put the sword to Tonga last week, 36-0. So I wouldn't expect a similar scoreline, but I definitely would expect a similar performance in regards to just absolutely moving, just absolutely grooving. And it's going to be a packed-out crowd here in Lautoka, Churchill Park in Lautoka. It is a packed-out crowd, yeah. I told you guys, they were slowly kind of making their way in, and oh, did I turn it on? I don't even know if I've turned it on here. Have I turned this on or is it muted? Oh, I think I know what I've done. Hold on, what have I done here? Oh, no, I don't know. I have to take it out and put it back on. I have to turn it off and I have to put it back on. But guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. And let's get ready to rock and roll here for a big game between Fiji, and the... I don't know why this isn't doing this. I can't hear any music, any sound. I want to hear the sound of the game, man. I don't know what's going on here, but let me get the chat up so I can talk to you guys while that's going on. Talking down under, getting around it. Fethu Brown says, hey brother, how you doing? Going all right, mate. Obviously, Samoa got a good win for you before. Samoa got a very good win for you before against Zidongans. So, no, that was great to see there. But obviously, still a lot to work on there for Samoa, though. Still a lot to work on. Did give up quite a few points early days and were down 18-3 at half time before they ran over the top of Tonga in the end. But look, it was impressive there for Samoa to come back, but there's tougher opponents coming. Like obviously Samoa last week played Australia, and they then played Tonga, but they've got Fiji to come up with next week, and Fiji is going to be a really, really tough predicament there for the Samoans. Dolphins fan says, what time will it start? Just wondering. About 10 minutes, mate. Not too far away at all. About 10 minutes. And then after this game finishes at about 3:30, we've got about an hour or so break. And then we've got We've got New Zealand taking on Ireland. The All Blacks taking on the Irish in a massive game there in New Zealand. And then we obviously have about 7:30 tonight, Australia taking on the English, which is going to be absolutely massive. Nice day here in Churchill Park. It looks like it's going to start to rain soon. That's just Fiji, man. It'll be so hot, and then it'll start raining, and then it'll get hot again, sunny, and then it'll go back to raining. It's very frequent throughout the day. But you don't usually get one full day of just no rain or one full day of just rain. It's usually very 50-50 there. But packed out crowd, looking forward to it. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Hissing Autumn says, do you think Fiji will win? I do. I think Fiji win here. I do. I think Fiji win. I think they've got a quality team, and they're definitely improving on the world stage, and I truly believe they'll get above Wales in that group stage next year. I think Australia top the group, Pool C, and then I think Fiji do get second in Pool C. So yeah, look, I think they're definitely improving, man, and they're definitely moving on up. Actually, sounds like Adelaide weather. No. Adelaide weather's not like this. This is way worse than Adelaide weather. Adelaide weather's nothing like what I'm talking about. So everybody says Fiji should be winning 14 plus. I agree. Especially with that that wing pairing. It's just so good. Bossy and Tuisova is mental there. Love what Nasila does in the number 4 as well, obviously. And yeah, Frankie Lamani and Tekatela is great. That front three of Saulo, Matavesi, and Hatet is the Fijian dual front three. And very good there, man. Very good. And then you even got Penny Matawalu on the bench there. Benny Volavola, who was the number 10 for the Fijians in the last World Cup in 2019 in Japan. Wasn't the greatest, though, unfortunately, Benny Volavola. He really struggles with his kicking game. And, yeah, he's got a few things that he would need to work out. But obviously, he's a good little player there, Benny Volavola, and would love to see him really reach the potential that he has always kind of promised that he would get to, but he just never really has gotten to that level just yet. Isaiah Brown says Fiji should be winning 14 plus. Sachin Kelly says 27-13 to Fiji. Yeah, I like it. Honestly, I could see Fiji scoring 40. I could see it. I could see Fiji scoring between 35 and 40 points. I think they've got enough strike power in this team, man. It's not like they're lacking the old strike power. But you go and have a look at this Australian team. Their wing pairing is incredible too. Their back line's really nice there with Dunguna, Pitch, Creighton, Foketi, and Jock Campbell. That's a really nice back line there. So they've got the attack too. They've got the strike power just as much. Dolphins fans, do you reckon it's a hard win for Australia? Yeah, I don't believe they win. I believe Fiji win. Because this is not the Wallabies. The Wallabies play tonight. So the Wallabies play tonight against England at 7:30 or 8 o'clock, but I start at 7:30. That's the main game for the Australians tonight. So this is just basically the up-and-comers, the guys coming through, or the guys that aren't necessarily at that Wallabies level who are that step down. With no disrespect to them, it's just kind of how it goes. So it's a little bit different to... It's a little bit different to, I guess, the main game that people might think this is when it's not. It's Australia A, so it's the next step down there who have been sent across to play alongside Fiji, Tonga, and Samoa in this Pacific Nations Cup. But it would be nice to see the Māori boys get in there as well. Obviously, the Māori boys, they played against Ireland, and they've got a good win there. I think the Māori boys will probably actually win this tournament. They'll probably come second in this tournament. I think Fiji probably win this tournament. And who else would you chuck in there? You could argue Cook Islands, but Cook Islands would get slapped. Like, Cook Islands would get slapped if you added in the Cook Islands alongside the Māori boys. Sebastian says Australia going to lose once today and win later on tonight. What a day. It's a great day, Sebastian. Yeah, they're going to lose here and then they'll go and win tonight, which is beautiful, Sebastian. Just absolutely beautiful to see. Because obviously I'm getting around Fiji here, so I don't necessarily mind Australia losing this one. But when Australia win later on tonight, it's going to be a beautiful night. Beautiful night, Sebastian. Absolutely. You're spot on there. Spot on there. But we're just about to sing the national anthems here of Australia and of the Fiji. He said that last week too. Yeah, no, he didn't say that last week because it was not. Oh, did he actually? Because there was Australia A playing. They did lose. Oh, so he must have come in talking the shit about the Australia A losing to Samoa, and then obviously we punched the English in the mouth in the main game. Sebastian, what test me, boy? Don't you test me, boy? Don't do it. We're just listening to the national anthem of Australia. Obviously, it's not out of the question that Australia A win this game either. You know, they had a pretty poor performance last week against the Samoans to lose, but which I think is a bit stupid. I don't think they should have been losing that game at any stage. I really don't think that Australia A should have been losing that one, but they did, and it is what it is. But Sebastian is a cheeky English common man. Unfortunately, the English not doing too well against the old Australians in any of the sports right now. I guess football, but I think the last time Australia played England, we beat her. I'm pretty certain last time Australia played England, like 15 years ago in football, as in soccer, we beat them 3-1, if I'm not mistaken. But alrighty, there we go, guys. The Australian national anthem has been sung. Australia, well, Advance Australia, fair, bing bong. Alright, now we get to sing God Bless Fiji. And it's good to see there is a packed out crowd there. Now that says Australians all let us rejoice. Yeah, well, there you go. But no, it's funny how you see Fijians in the crowd obviously supporting Australia there. It's like, come on, man. Like, come on, brother. You can't be supporting the Australians when you're in Fiji as a Fijian. Like, come on, my guy. What a beautiful song, man. Kept Tonga scoreless that second half. Yeah, the Samoans did keep Tonga scoreless in the second half. It was an impressive performance there by Samoa in that second half. They absolutely slapped it. It was 38-18, wasn't it? Something like that. 35-18. What a song. What a song, man. So I'm just listening to the national anthem of Fiji right now. God bless Fiji, for Fiji ever be worth the toll. I just saw them comment Jay's reply. Worth the toll. For Fiji, ever Fiji, her name heard far and wide. The land of freedom, hope and glory. What a beautiful anthem. Xavier Brown says, no Reece Holt in this game has been called into Wallaby squad and cover for Tom Banks. I like that. I do like that. PG forevermore. Tasaviti. Tasaviti. Alakoviti. Let's go. Wallabies. Sebastian Cameron says, what's the venue for tonight? Suva Latoga? This is Latoga. Last week was Suva, this week is Latoga, next week will be Latoga as well. So everyone said, that's right. Yeah, but I like Reece Holt. People misunderstand me. I don't mind Reece Holt. I just don't want him anywhere near a kicking tee on the 80th minute mark. I don't want him anywhere near a kicking tee on the 80th minute mark. Yes, November, that was wrong. Australians all let us rejoice, for we are young and free with golden soil and worth a toll. Worth a toll? How much a toll? Is it $2.99 or is it just $1 coin donation when you go past Brisbane? Or okay, we got the Fijian hugger. Woohoo! Vamos! Vamos! Viva la Fiji! You gotta love it though. You just gotta love all the huckers, man. Obviously, we got to see the Civitao and the Civitao before. You get to see the Fijian hugger now. Later on, we get to see the All Blacks hugger. And then we get to see the Wallabies absolutely slap up the English and just go give them a nice little bending over. Sasha Kelton said, I don't want Reece Hodge near a kicking team, period. That's fair call. That's a fair call. But I do not mind him when he's playing in fullback. I don't really mind him. I think he's a good kicker in regards to on-field kicking. I think that he's pretty nice in regards to the way that he moves around the joint. I don't think there's anything wrong with Reece Hodge as a player. I just think that I don't want him anywhere close to a kicking team. No, sir. No, sir. No way. Not a chance. No way. As everyone says, Fiji vs PNG women's game is on today. Who you got with that? Fiji by a long way. Fiji will slaughter them. Fiji will absolutely annihilate them by about 70. They should do anyway. The Fijiana Drua were the winners of the Super Rugby Women's. Fiji should absolutely annihilate PNG there. Worth the toll. With gold in the soil and worth the toll. It's wealth for toil. Is it? Wealth for toil? I think it's something like that. It's not worth the toll though. But Australia here with the ball, they'll get this ball outside the 22. He isn't really a good kicker, hey. He's a fine kicker, but it's not in the clutch. I just don't like him in the clutch. Australia are going to wait this one away here. Ryan Lonergan puts that ball up in the air. And Fiji get the ball. It might be knock on there for Fiji, actually. It will be knock on. So Australia will get the ball now. I'm not going to bother calling them Australia. I'll just call them Australia. Left-hand side here, they get this ball to the 45. Well for toil. I was right, yeah, Joe. Yeah. He confused me, and then when I was trying to think of it in my head whilst watching the game, it really confused me whether well for toil was right. But that's going to be nearly a good turnover there from Fiji. But Australia still had the ball here. Get this ball to about the 45. Well, that could be a penalty here. That could be a penalty here, Fiji. Yep, it is a penalty, Fiji. Penalty to Fiji. No, you definitely didn't say toil. You said, you did say toil, Phil. I thought you said worth a toll. I thought you said worth a toll as in T-O-L-L. As in, like, as you're going past the Brisbane Bridge to get into Brisbane, you got to pay a toll. That's what I thought you were saying, you weirdo. So a minute gone in. You didn't say it, but you saw a weirdo. Wow, definitely. Pretty funny how it's an even vote right now in the chat, though. 51% through 63 votes. 51% have gone for Fiji. 49% have gone for Australia, eh? But a minute in here in Fiji, you're going to have a nice little line out here. Nice little... Oh, whoa. Keep the ball dead. What? What happened here? It was a penalty. But what happened here? Why are they coming back? I don't understand what's happening here. So I've got my Uggies on right now because it's really cold right now on the floor. And now I've got a really itchy foot underneath. I don't understand why it's a scrum here to Fiji. Why? What happened there for Fiji? They had a penalty and then they're just throwing the Australia have the ball. They tap it, and they can get out the full. You kick the ball dead. So what? He tapped it and then kicked it dead. Deary me. So Australia now with the ball, it comes back out to about the 30, and that's going to be Philippa Donguru. Oh, I nearly got taken out there, but Donguru gets taken down just inside their own 40. So left-hand side now, and Australia get outside the 40 now. Seru Uru with the ball. They go Donaldson. Donaldson gets it off right-hand side. The Aussies now, they're probably going to get taken over the sideline if they're not careful. They're going to get taken over the sideline. Yeah. Another kind of forget to get taken over the sideline. That was stupid there from Australia. That was really stupid. From Australia. I don't understand why they keep... Yeah, weird. Filippo has touched the ball 3 times the first 2.5 minutes here. It's like... Why? Well, firstly, why so much so early? And secondly, like, that was always going to end as you get taken out over the sideline. So I really don't understand the point of that one. And Australia going to win the line out. Australia wins the line out there. They kick this ball down over the top. Fiji knock it backwards. Luckily enough there. Now Fiji bring it out to the 22 and whack that one away. If it goes out the full, it will be Australia's ball. But Australia get it here now in the 40. And now they kick this one into the corner. Come on, Fiji. Good take there by Teti Teller. And Taylor now inside his own 22, whacks it to about the 50, I think it is. Yeah, just about 49 metres out, even the Australian line. So, not a bad kick there for Teti Taylor and the Fijians. I'll take that one. They will take it. That one. But Reece Hodge is okay as a kicker in general, just not when it comes down to the 80th minute. Like that was just heart crushing, man. That's not straight. That's not straight. But Australia away here. That wasn't straight. Yeah, I was going to say, it took them a long time to call that not straight. It was clearly not straight there. And it will be a 4 pass they're calling. Oh, it definitely should have been not straight from the line out, but they're going to say 4 pass. It will be a scrum feed here to Fiji then. That is nowhere near straight. I find that absolutely incredible. I find that incredible they've called that as a straight line out there to Australia. There's no way. There's no way on it. That was straight, mate. That was as straight as a bloody circle, mate. Unbelievable. I hope that rain does hold out, though. You really want to see with Fiji, and this is why France is nice and not going to England or anything like that, is because it's not usually... I don't think France is that wet of a country compared to the UK, like Wales and Ireland and Scotland and England. So I don't think France is as wet of a nation. So it'd be great. Fiji here, right-hand side. Tuisova! Out of the sideline. Good run there by Tuisova until they got taken out of the sideline. But I don't think France is that wet of a country. I'm actually going to Google this. How wet is France as a country? The climate weather in France. France enjoys a temperate climate and fairly mild weather. Does France get a lot of rain? Rains relatively frequently in the east. The climate is continental. Summers are warm with some thunderstorms and winters are cold. Temperatures can drop below 0 degrees Celsius. Actually, Sebastian would be a good idea, good one to tell me about this. France is moist. Mate, we don't need to talk about what's going on there at the Rugby Union World Cup next year, but I'm just trying to figure out about the weather. So 5 minutes gone here, guys, and Australia picked that ball over the top of the nice little box kick. It's a good box kick and a good chase here by Peach. And, get away there, Tuisova. Tuisova with a really good run. He's still going, Tuisova. Look at him go. This guy's a machine. He's playing in France, isn't he? Maybe it says Europe is cold in general. Yep, not the question I'm asking, though. But, cool. Vinay Hambossi! Here he goes, Hambossi again. Vinay Hambossi back on the inside. Kicks it back in. Taking down there, Frankie Lamani. Good to see Frankie Lamani take the support play seriously there and following up. That's going to be a penalty to Fiji. Vinay Hambossi. If you guys watched my Super Rugby stream with the Drua, you would have recognised me screaming Vinay Hambossi's name quite loudly. Oh, dear me. Vinay Hambossi off to it again. How good is he as a player? He's just so spicy, man. It's incredible. Vinay Hambossi is just a spicy man. He's a spicy man. But no, the reason why I was bringing up the weather climate in in France, is because obviously the Rugby Union World Cup is in France next year, and with Fiji, you want to see a dry pitch so they can really utilise those wings, really utilise the offloads, and obviously they've got a lot more structure about their game nowadays, but like they really are very pacey like this, and when it comes down to the nitty-gritty parts of the game, if it starts to rain, it will go against Fiji. It always does. It always does. So that's why I want France to hopefully be a dry track for Fiji. And I believe they'll beat Wales. I believe they'll knock out Wales in the group stage. But the round today, Fijian. So I'm not specifically Fijian, but my daughter is Rotherham. So I've lived in Fiji basically since I was a very young bloke. So I classify myself pretty much as Fijian. But I'm not born or I'm not, my parents aren't Fijian, but my daughter is Rotherham, and I've always been a part of the Fijian culture. So I will always get around Fiji when they're not playing the Wallabies. This is not the Wallabies, or anybody else, really. I get around Fiji pretty much against everybody except for the Wallabies. And also the Bati, everyone except for the Kangaroos. But in the same sense, I'd love to see the Bati win against Kangaroos, but still, I get around Australia there. So Fiji will get the 3 there. Tatitella go boom, boom, boom. Tatitella go boom, boom, boom. Tatitella, let's go, baby. I like it. Oh, doesn't beat me. And even if like Fiji was playing, if Fiji was playing the Wallabies in the semi-final of the Rugby World Cup, I'd be getting around Australia. But like, if it meant more for Fiji, like sevens wise, I still would get around Australia. But like, I still want the best for anything that goes to do with Fiji. But Australia now knocked that ball on, so it's going to be Fiji. Ball down the right-hand side. They're away here, Fiji. Good run here. Whoa! Take it down there. Mata Heli got slapped in that tackle there. And now they run this ball straight to the forwards there. Albert Duisu. Left-hand side now. They give it off and... oh, jeez. What a buddy. Manasa Saulo. God, just absolutely crunched there again. This Australian defence is pretty solid right now, but they're finding gaps on those wings with Vinay Hambossi and also with Joshua Tuisova. But Frankie Lamani with a nice little run there into the attacking half. Fiji. Oh, nice Silla. Absolutely annihilated there. 50 rounds there. Yeah, that's cool as. Sebastian Garber says the 2 weather venues in France and Marseille and Nice. Going to check if they have matches there. Appreciate you, man. And, Tamani Valu. No. That's going to be a penalty to Australia. Yep, Australia get the ball back. Australia get the ball here. It should be a penalty. Yep, there you go. Penalty to the Australians there. And Felipe Dalagunu is up to a great start here. Fiji with the boom, boom, boom. Exactly right, Medvedev. There is a boom, boom, boom. There is plenty of boom, boom, boom by Fiji so far. But those 8 faders, and it will be Australia who get the penalty now because Felipe Dalagunu just too strong. Then again, I guess it's Fiji on Fiji. Fiji on Fiji in there for that penalty. But Australia will more than likely get themselves inside the attacking 22 here. And no, they won't. Are we about 25, 30 metres out now? Good watch. That man now says, I'm ready to rock and roll for that one tonight. Wallabies against England tonight. We're going to put Sebastian in his place. Sebastian's going to be here and he's going to apologise. He's going to come on this chat saying, I am very apologetic for assuming for even a second that England had a chance against the Wallabies in any games here, especially at Suncorp. How dare you? It's just rude, he's just a rude man sometimes, Sebastian, in regards to getting around his English team, and you got to feel sorry for him because he had to get around. He had to watch on as the Australians absolutely put the English to bed in the ashes. You got to give him something. Oh, this could be a penalty here too, Fiji. No, they got nice rip out there by the Aussies. So Australia now, they'll be 22 metres out here from the line. What can they do with this ball here? They're going to go right-hand side. They've got a good back line. Can they utilise it? They're going to keep going to the forwards for the time being, though, at the 22, right-hand side, gives it off here. They've got numbers, so they throw the ball over the side. No, Dunguna gets the ball back here. Dunguna's still going here. We're going to take it down to the 22. They still can't get inside that 22, and Fiji just throwing men at the ball right now. Just throwing men up as hard as they can. Right-hand side gets off to Seru'u. And Seru'u gets his ball to about the 22. Right-hand side here. They'll finally get inside. Oh, he's lost the ball, but it goes backwards. It goes backwards, though. And Shane Mike can take it on the sideline here. No, they finally get in. Oh, they're not even in the 22 yet. They're not even in the 22 yet. Seru'u still outside the 22. Fiji's defense has been pretty solid to keep him out of here. They let their side. They're going to find numbers here, though. They're going to find numbers here, though, if they can find it. It throws the ball out back, and it's going to be Peach. And Peach will get taken down 30 metres out. Like, they're not getting the metres here. Got to let go here. And Australia now right inside, not making any metres at all. Crunch in the tackle. And they go back to about the 35. Left-hand side here. Australia's got space. Oh, but he couldn't find it, Jock Campbell. He couldn't just get there that last little second. Australia now right-hand side. Kicks it over the top here. Sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up. No, it's a nice kick, though. And Fiji will... It's an okay kick. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's funny because I'm kind of celebrating whoever's doing well here. I don't really mind. Get Ice Mate Mouse says, who you got in this game? I think Fiji win this game, mate. I think Fiji wins. Hey, Brown says, on this day in 1998, we beat the Palms 72-0 at Suncorp. 72-0? We beat the Palms 72-0 at Suncorp? Holy shit. That's mad. Sebastian says, 2 games in Bordeaux against Wales and Georgia, in St. Etienne against Australia, and in Toulouse against the Repechage winner. It should be fairly dry, but the autumn is quite wet in Europe. Ooh, that's good. I'm going to all the Fiji games. I'll be going to all Fiji games and all the Australian games. So, I'm looking forward to that. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Oh, I like it. Time in opposition 22. 22 seconds for Australia, 2 seconds for Fiji. By the way, guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're on our way to 20k right now, baby. We're only about 1,800 and I think 45. 1,845 away from hitting the old 20k, baby. Let's go. So hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to, obviously. Are you going to go, Sebastian? It's obviously over there in your neck of the woods. You're going to head over to France for the Rugby Union World Cup to watch Romania, even though Romania kind of qualified because another team cheated. But are you going to head over and watch them? History to repeat itself. I hope you're right, get my to me mouth. I hope you're right. We all want to see the Pommies get absolutely slapped or Unos tonight. We want to see them get slapped. So Australia, oh no, they lost the line out. And it's going to be Fiji who throw this ball right inside. They're going to have space galore. They're away, Fiji. They're away. Oh, taken down to the 40. That was a nice run, though. That's a penalty there. Oh, Australia's still on the ball. Australia's still on the ball here. They're away. Seru'u. Oh, taken down 5 minutes out. It was a good run there from Seru'u, though. Left hand side. Gives it off into the big number 1 here. And they're about 3 minutes out of the line. Here they come. Here they come. Right inside for the Aussies. Try time. Aussie. Try time there. 40 Aussies. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And that is Sinclair with the try time. Sinclair with the try. So it'll be 5-3 here with a kick to come for the Aussies. 12 minutes gone here. I'd love to go to Romania versus Springboks game just to bollock some Saffers. We'll see what happens. I'll try to clear my schedule. Mate, get to that game. That'll be a good game. I know South Africa will win, but in the same sense, like, it'll be good. Romania are no slashes, man. Like, they'll get beaten, let's be honest. But again, Japan beat bloody South Africa back in, what was it, 2015? Was it 2015? No, it wasn't. It was 2011, wasn't it? No. What was the year that South Africa... I think it was it 2015 South Africa lost to... No, it would have been 2011. No, when was it? When did South Africa lose to Japan? Was it 2011 or 2015? No one thought that possible. You know, and that was the beginning of the rise of Japan. The second time Spain cheated being disqualified. You're right, some years. You're not wrong. That's why you don't feel bad for them anymore, mate. Yeah, it was 2015. Yeah. Japan beat South Africa 2015. Because I remember I was in Melbourne. I was at uni, and I remember watching it with the people I was living with, and I was trying to figure out when that was. But yeah, 2015. And England. Sebastian Grumman says 34-32 to Japan. 2015, A. Jones coach of Japan, yeah. So Ben Donaldson here from the right-hand side, and he will get the kick. Boom, 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 boom. Gets the kick there. That's beautiful. And that's beautiful. So it'll be 7-3 here to the Aussies. 12.5 minutes gone here in this game. Get why something else, because even the Poms want the Pommers to get smacked. That's true. The Poms do. Well, even the Poms' mums want the Pommers to get smacked. And that's usually the one person that you don't think that would happen, but it's true. Everyone wants the Poms to get smacked every day of the week. Every day of the week. Eddie Jones masterclass. Yeah, unfortunately, Eddie's not finding it for England at the moment, though, which is disappointing. And that's going to go out the full there from Fiji. So it will be Australia ball here at the halfway point. That is a Muppetry move from the Fiji. That is a Muppetry move from the Fiji. Come on, man. What are they doing right now? What are they doing right now? I'm not going to shit on any sports here. Get my something now. People ask me that question all the time. I'm not going to answer that question. So we answered Japan beat South Africa 2015. Yeah. Yeah, it was an amazing game there. It was on the 80th minute too, wasn't it? On the left-hand side. Remember that? That was a pretty massive moment. That was a crazy moment. We're just waiting for that big moment in a World Cup to happen again. Honestly, I would love to see a Fiji, Samoa tie knock out someone like an Australia in this Rugby League World Cup early so that we see semi-finals and a final that doesn't involve Australia. That'd be crazy, man. Obviously, I'm Australian. I still want Australia to win, but in the same sense, it would be a massive moment if Australia lost. It would be a wild moment if Australia lost. But think about Danguru! Over the top here for Australia. Ball bounces. And it's going to be knock on in from the Aussies. Knock on in from the Aussies, but wowee. Australia doing well here. The Australians not doing too badly right now. They're snaking, they're moving, they're grooving. And Felipe Dangunu has really been peppered with the ball here so far in this game. Not a bad kick over the top there. Just unfortunately, the bounce there wasn't great. There is a knock on there from Dangunu. Arguably, you could say he was kind of tackled without the ball there, but ball bounces here off the line out, and this is the thing that Fiji obviously in the future. So they get the ball here. Freestyle says Teller having a shocker early, bro. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh, it's a penalty, is it, for Fiji, is it? Oh, it is a penalty for Fiji. Yeah, Freestyle. Teddy Teller, he's not playing the greatest early. Obviously, he got that kick, though. But, yeah, he's not been the most phenomenal at the moment. But it's offside here against Australia, so it'll be a penalty for Fiji. Only early, though, man. 16 minutes in. There's still plenty of time to go here. But, yeah, it's relatively disappointing so far. Get why somebody now says Australia to win the FIFA World Cup, Rugby World Cup, and Rugby League World Cup, mate. That's it. I'm done. And then Titans to win the Common 2023. There we go. Done. When I eventually have the money to get my own studio and whatnot, I eventually want to have my background for videos and whatnot as I guess signage. Once I get Fiji the line out, and this is where their problems are. Fiji always have the problem at the line out. I am a Drua fan. I know all about the problem as the line out for the Fiji. I knew this was going to be the problem for Fiji today. Their line out is always the worst thing ever. I've never seen a worse line out. This is the big problem with Fiji. Our line out sucks. Our line out always sucks. I don't get it. I don't understand why our line out always sucks. Why does nothing ever change? We've had a whole year to sort it out now. The Fiji drew up were terrible at the line out all year, and Fiji already struggled in the line out in this game already. 17 minutes in Australia away, here's Sarah Iru. She's kicking game in line out. Freestyle, don't talk to me about the line out. I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry thinking about the line out again. Australia here, right hand side. I'll tell you guys what I was saying in a second. Australia here, 15 metres out, right hand side, gives it off here to Donaldson. Donaldson kicks it through, they kick it through. Dangunu! No, goes over the sideline. There'll be a penalty to Australia. I'll take the 3. Jason's going to skip line out day. Mate, Fiji skip line out day, that's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. What I was saying was basically, I'll read the comment in a second, Sebastian, is that basically, eventually, I want the background of when I have a studio, on one area of the studio to have the background of all my teams that have those lights that you can light up, and you can obviously turn on lights, you can light up, all lights you can light up. But you have all the lights turned off. You have a Titans light, you have a Man City light, you have a Chicago Cubs, a Bulls light, Wallabies, Kangaroos. That'll be easy. But I'd even probably put Sunnies there with the Cats. And basically, they only get lit up when they win the premiership for the first time. So basically, throughout the history, the rest of my life, you guys will see as they get lit up eventually, later on. Hopefully, we can complete it before we die. There's no guarantees. It's very difficult to see all your teams win. So yeah, that's the ultimate goal I want to have behind. So it's like a big moment every time we do flick it on. So Australia here taking a penalty from right in front to make it 3. Get a nice little 3 going here. To make it 10-3 to the Aussies. Ryan Lonergan. Hurricanes light, All Blacks light. No, so I'm talking about from when we put it there. Right, so you wouldn't have it yet. And when we put it there, and that's when it starts. Yeah, neon logos for teams, Sebastian, that's the one, yeah. So neon logos for teams, it'll look pretty groovy. And then eventually, when obviously they win, is when we light it up. Until then, we don't light it up. You can't light it up until they win. So 19 minutes gone, you guys. Got to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around. We've got a big day ahead. We've still got New Zealand versus Ireland to come. But these are the first couple of games. These are the entrees. We've got All Blacks versus Ireland to come. We've got Australia versus England to come. We've got South Africa versus Wales to come. We've got Scotland versus Argentina to come. We've got some dancing movement coming on here. Look, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day here. But the Wallies, Australia get the ball here. They're away here. Don't miss out. Sebastian says, I wonder what are the chances of seeing it in an all-European final, seeming like something like France versus Ireland. If it is to happen, this edition is probably the best opportunity. I would say that's possibly the best opportunity, but Ireland still got crunched, but I know the Irish are complaining. Oh, that's terrible from Fiji. So that's going to be, it's going to be a line out here to Australia. Line out here to Australia, the halfway point. I would say that, yeah, that's possibly the best option with France and Ireland, but Ireland did get pumped by New Zealand. I still think that, actually, no, that can't happen. No, that can't happen. France-Ireland can't happen because France and Ireland are in the same area. They're on the same side. The only all-European edition can happen is France/Ireland versus England/Wales. That's it. That's literally it. So Australia get the ball out there and they kick this one over the top. Luke says all teams win the same year. Oh, mate, that would be the most wild. Oh, that'd be it. I'll be done. Oh, they're away! That's so vit. You could run there 45 minutes out of their own line. Tuisova. He's outstanding, that boy. He really is. Alrighty, so Matesi. Which one? Get the ball to the halfway point. And they're going to roll this ball out to the right side. Frankie Lamani gives it off. Fiji making some good meters here. Gets stripped away there by, there's going to be a penalty here to Fiji. But they go right inside. They've got the ball anyway. They got numbers, but they got short, not too much of a gap. And they get taken down 45 minutes out. Looks like I can't wait to see that English hair puller with the shit job flattened. Yeah, what's his name? Johnny, what's his call? I can't think of his last name right now, but he's a flop. So left-hand side now, and Fiji's still moving. They're 45 minutes out. I think they've got the advantage, though, but it doesn't have it on the screen. Oh, they're away! Go, Fiji! They're at the third. 25. Look at them move. They're grooving right now. Oh, Fiji's still going in. Fiji, Nasila! It's someone Nasila! Oh, take it down. 20 ill. That's the ones they're around. So phase 6 here for the Fijians. It's a knock-on against Fiji, and there was no advantage there. Or they must have played the advantage. So that ball is going to be a brilliant kick there for the Aussies too, and that will go out around the 38 or so. Yeah, 38 minutes out of the Fiji line. But yeah, unfortunately, the scoreline dudes are struggling today. They are struggling today. It definitely is not 3-0 to Fiji. It is 10-3 to Fiji. But yeah, I've always kind of planned that, Sebastian, neon logos for teams. It'd be pretty cool. Obviously, the Guppies will take a while. Titans will take 1 year. Wallabies will take 1 year. Socceroos get done at the end of this year. Socceroos one will never be lit up, man. Like, the Socceroos one will never be lit up, man. Fiji now with the ball, and they'll be at the 40. Can you imagine the day that gets lit up? Penalty to Fiji, though. And Frank Lamani takes it quickly. Frank Lamani's away. Frank Lamani's away. Docile, Frankie. Go, Frankie. Oh, back on the inside there. They go out to the right-hand side. Now they've got Tuisova. It's going to be Tuisova. Oh, he didn't pass the ball there, Mataheli. It's a penalty to Fiji, though. Mataheli should have passed the ball there. It was a try to Tuisova. Easy. So Fiji now, they get taken down here just outside the 22. Oh, that's a penalty. Oh, that's a penalty here to Fiji. That should be a penalty to Fiji. No, are they going to let us have the penalty or what? You're going to let us have the penalty or not? Okay, cool. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Left-hand side now, Fiji, and they're going to get this ball to about the 25. The left-hand side again here. Gets it to the 22. Here they go. Here they go. Wow, how dare you, Sebastian? You will have a lot of energy on the Socceroos and Cubbies logo, planet friendly. But that's the thought process, you know? That's the thought process. But Cubbies aren't necessarily a crazy deal away from it. Right outside, we've won 4 series in a row, to be fair. And now we're playing the Dodgers, though. But, Dosso! Damn! Let's go! Fiji. Fiji Gabomski. Fiji Gabomski with Tamani Vanu. Tamanivalu. Whoa. Gilmore mate, Manchester City will have to win the Champions League or the Premier League to turn their light. Oh, big Champions League. But Setareki Tamanivalu with the try there for Fiji. And it's going to be a tied game here at 10-10. What a fan, mate. He just puts the hand there and says, get out my face. So everybody asks, why is no Semi-Radradra in this game? I think it's because right now you put Semi-Radradra on the wing. And I honestly have Tuisova and Vinay Hambossi as above him. Semi-Radradra is not a young bloke anymore, man. I think it's time that he probably heads back to the NRL. I really do. I think it's time that he probably heads back to the NRL, in my personal opinion, man. I really think that overall, yeah, I would prefer to see him probably back in the NRL because I don't think he's really going to get a crack for Fiji. I think their wingers are just too strong right now. Their wingers are too strong, and yeah, unfortunately, I don't think he's going to find his way into a spot. So Teti Teller here, the number 10. Let's get that kick here tied up at 10-10. It's not exactly the most difficult of kicks here. It's not the most difficult of kicks. But well, good game. Good game right now. And Fiji. Oh, he missed a kick. Oh, it's not a tough kick there, Teddy Telly. I think getting that kick, but he does miss it. We'll stay at 10-80. That's disappointing. Well, that's disappointing. Oh, Tamani Valu is from Lautoka as well. There you go. What a great moment for him playing for Fiji, scoring a try for Fiji in his hometown Lautoka. Manaka. Gilwise and Mouse's Red Rat will be a good sign with the Dolphins. No, he wouldn't go to the Dolphins. He'd go back to Parramatta. He'd go back to Parramatta. I don't think he's signed for the Dolphins. The Dolphins are getting last place next year. Truly. Any team that finishes below them, it's embarrassing for them. And honestly, at this point, that's what we do, just because I've said that. But, the fact of the matter is that it's just embarrassing you finish below the Dolphins next year. Like, look at that team, bro. It is what it is. That's the whole point of a, piece together random team. Reece Robson 90, is this a game or reserve game? No. So Fiji, this is their first grade team going against Australia's, second team, effectively. But you'd argue third. But Australia going to get the ball here left-hand side. It's the Pacific Nations Cup. Samoa vs Tonga played before. So Australia going to roll this ball back. It's going to be a penalty or a knock-on against Fiji. Knock-on against Fiji. Sergeant said, cheers to telling Gabriel Jesus to us. We need a striker like him in the gun squad. Yeah, well, obviously we've got Haaland now, mate. So Gabriel Jesus was always a transitional player. I think that you'll understand what I mean very soon. Like, I know you probably get what I mean now with City, but I think you'll understand that he's also not going to be your end goal at Arsenal either. Like, he's good. He's fine. But he's nothing, too spectacular, is what I would say. I think he'll do well for Brazil this year. I think that he's a good player, but I just think that obviously, yeah, we needed a guy who's like a Haaland, like a Harry Kane kind of figure, very tall, big, and can put their head on the ball, but can also, score some worldies, and that's what Haaland can do. More so than Harry Kane. Haaland was the ultimate, the one that we wanted all along, and we got him. So that was the main thing. Australia, you said, 5 minutes out of the line. Australia now, they got left-hand side. Here they go. Here come the Aussies. The big movements now. They're 5 minutes out. Get the short ball going. They're 5 minutes out again here. Get over the top. Oh, you could argue there was a shoulder included. There was a penalty there to Australia. Left-hand side for the Aussies. Side time. How did he hold on to that ball? How did he hold on to that ball there, Peach? They're going to check this, but it's definitely a try. Oh, no, you can't. Firstly, you can't check this. And secondly, it was a try anyway. So try on that. Try time for the Aussies. And Peach will make it a 15-8 game. Tough kick, though. So if he misses the kick, it'll be a 7-point game. Haaland will have a... Haaland will enjoy himself on Kane's stats once he settles in. I agree, Sebastian. I agree. And and someone that we've obviously been lacking at Man City, and we'll be doing Premier League this season, guys, so I'll be really excited to talk about Premier League later on in the year, and we'll do some Premier League videos. But, the thing with Haaland is that, he's a guy that we've needed for quite some time. We've really lacked in regards to the size department and the height department since Dzeko. I'd say Dzeko was our last guy that really had that kind of size and height about him, so that's what's been, I guess, lacking for City, and with Haaland, you do obviously get that. Just the streams from tonight. Just look at the channel, mate. All the streams are up. I get my I love Haaland. I love the fact we signed him. Hopefully we can win a Champions League. Yeah. We've won back-to-back Premier Leagues. We've won 5 in the last 4 years. 4 in the last 5 years. People talk shit, but they're like, wait a second. City have won 4 of the last 5 Premier Leagues. 4 of the last 5 Premier Leagues. So Australia from the left-hand side, can they convert it? It's in the teeth. Thank God. So here we go. Can the Wallabies, not the Wallabies, Wallabies A, can they get this one from the left-hand side? Tough kick here. There's a right footer. It suits. Oh, wow, no. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. No, he didn't get that kick. He did not get that kick. Let's be honest, lads. No. Oh, no. Dearie me. No. So we'll stay as a 7-point game here, sorry. And Fiji only down by 1 try. That was a dreadful kick. That was a dreadful kick, man. All right, so Pella now puts that ball up, and Australia will grab this one about maybe 10 metres out from their own line, and they whack it up. Amelia Case is high. Hello, Amelia. How we doing? Oh, that's a good kick. How about the Catters, though, Amelia? Ooh, we're flying, mate. We're flying. It's like 400 games in a row we won now. Maybe 401 games in a row. So 30 minutes gone here, guys. 30 minutes gone. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. We're going to be showing all day today. It's going to be a huge day here of rugby action. Fiji, you bring the ball down here at the halfway point, left-hand side here. Just take it down to Fiji. 2014 repeat loading. 2014 repeat? Of what? 2014? Of what? What are we talking about here? Absolutely buzzing from Thursday night's win. Mate, we're flying, mate. We are absolutely flying. The D's, they're struggling right now. So tackle not releasing, so it will be a penalty here to Fiji. And Teller will kick this one down into the corner about maybe 20 out or so. No, that's about 15, 10 metres out. That's a great kick from Teller. It's a really good kick. Crazy New Zealand said, Crazy New Zealand score person drank too much Carver. It's still 3-0. Nah. It's not 3-0, guys. It is 15 to 8 here to Australia. It's 15 to 8 to Australia. All right. Here's the grand final bound. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who's grand final bound. So 10 minutes to go here the first half. Maybe at halftime I'll go and adjust the scoreline, as in like I'll go and put scores and stuff over the top of it, because yeah, it can't happen like that. So Fiji win this ball down here. Fiji! Oh my goodness me, Tuisova. What a run, but it'll be 10 minutes out of the line. Come on, they go left hand side. They've got numbers. They've got every single player on their team out left right now. Every single Fijian player on the team was out left. Kitione, Kamehameha comes on here from Mesalami Gunavula, and it's a penalty advantage here to Fiji. Tuisova taking down 5 minutes out now, right inside. Lamani. Oh, good tackle there by Lonergan. Frank Lamani gets it off here right inside to Harati Hetet. Lamani back to the left-hand side into Tuisu. Knocks the ball on with there, but all your penalty advantage here to... will be a penalty advantage there to Fiji. Be better, bro. No, you need to be better. I'm not the one who has to look towards you. I'm reading your comments out. It's not about me being better, mate. Because you're not talking in regards to anything we're talking about right now. So you need to be better. 2014 repeat loading? Okay, what? What? I don't understand what you're talking about. We're doing a rugby stream talking about football. Where are you speaking about? What's 2014? So 32 minutes gone here. Try out 15 to 8. Fun game to watch though. Good crowd there. I know the feeling, just by looking at the shade right now and the way that the sun is lining up, I know it's a really awkward heat right now in Fiji, in Latoga. I know it's a really awkward heat. Fiji with the scrum here, pushing. Brocker says the score is 3-0. No, it's 15-8 to Australia. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty advantage here to Fiji. But I have to wait until there's a stoppage before I can change it. Before I can, do anything about it. Because for the time being, I can't change it right now. Again, not changing, but it is 15-8 to Australia, lads and ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so it's going to be it's a penalty to Fiji here. Let me just go across here. I know this is weird. No, let's go this one here and get that one there. Go to that one. And we're just going to change this to 18. Oh, no, 15 to... No, it's 8 to 15. Okay, we'll get that adjusted in a second. All right, they go left-hand side here. Fiji, back on the inside. Fiji! Vinaya Hambosi with the try time. Dosso Viti. 15-13 here with the get to come from the left-hand side. And let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, so let's go and put that one down there. I'm just putting the scoreline up here, guys. Woo-hoo. There we go. There we go. So try time there for Fiji. And let's put that one there. Put that one over the top there. And now it looks all right. There we go, guys. So that's the scoreline. And that was Fiji just scoring a try there through Hambosi. Let me know if you like that scoreline there, guys. Otherwise, I can change it to a different colour. Alex is on scoreboard duties. Also all over the shop. It is all over the shop, mate. It is. It is all over the shop. But 15-13, even 6 minutes to go here of the first half. Titans win the comp. City win the Champions League. Bulls win the championship. Mr. Stream will lose his mind. Lose my mind. I will lose my mind. I would. All right. 5 minutes to go. We can technically get this kick from the left-hand side here. He's normally a pretty good kicker. He missed that last kick pretty poorly, though. All right, can he tie the game up at 15-15? He will miss the kick again. His kicking is really costing Fiji right now. It would be 17-15 if he could have got his kicks, but instead he's missed 2 kicks and they're down by 2. So, Brad, what sporting moment would mean the most to you? Probably Titans winning. I'd probably say Titans winning. I put a lot of time and effort into the Titans over the years. I'd probably say Titans, yeah. Titans and, well, look, like, let's be realistic and say the Socceroos, because that would be the most insane moment in the history of ever. But Titans would be the most realistic, chance of eventually happening. That would be the most meaningful, I guess. Wallabies would be pretty high up there too. Cubbies, World Series would be nice. Oh, that's a knock on there from Australia. Fiji will get the ball back here inside their own 22. And they're spread out to the right side here. They might have numbers if they go out again, but they're not going to do that. And they'll get crunched down to the tackle now. Frank Lamani goes right-hand side here. Fiji, sent from the inside, taken down at the 30. Sorry, 22. Your brain gets confused when you commentate both NRL and Rugby League because the lines look like, obviously that line I would assume is the 30 in league, and in union I have to remember that's the 22. But yeah, look, obviously I'd say Titans, mate. Sebastian Gomez says, "Shut up and down the country to support the Titans. One day the effort will be rewarded, mate." You'd hope so, man. You'd hope so. Obviously I'll do it regardless, but you'd hope so. The players recognise it. You know, the organisation recognises it to an extent, obviously. You do your best. You do your best. All you can do as a fan is support your team. That's it. You can't change the result. You can't change the organisation. You can't change the players. You can't change nothing except for the way you support your team. So that's all I can do, and that's what I do. I do my jobs, and now it's their turn to do theirs. So Australia now, left-hand side, gets it off here at the halfway point. Here we go. Aussie kicks it through, but that's a terrible kick, and it's going to be Tuisova who gets that ball pretty easily there. Yeah, and Tuisova might be away here. Good run. Jeez, gets the spot just past the 40. Jeez, what a strong run there. And they're going to go to the left-hand side, kicks it over the top here, and that kick is absolutely dreadful. Was that Teller again? Was that Teti Teller with the kick? That is a bad kick, man. It's woeful. That kick from Teti Teller was absolutely abysmal. City win the Champions League would be nice too. Yeah, but get my stomach mouth. Anyone who's a City fan, true City fan, for longer than the last decade, it's not really been a main focus for us. It's been a main focus of everybody else looking in at us. But for City, it's actually more about winning the Premier League. The Champions League is something that the organisation has wanted. And the Champions League is something that all other fans think that we feel like we need to have to be put on that level. But like for City fans, we've never really been a big fan of the Champions League. No one really has. Detroit Lions wouldn't be crazy every round, but still not as meaningful as other teams. But I'd still be very emotional when that happened because I've been following them through some dog shit times. And I don't think there's been a single good year. It was one okay year, 2015, 2016. But besides that, they've been terrible. So Australia here at the 40, it's a penalty to Fiji! Penalty to the Fiji, to Fiji! Penalty to the Fiji! Let's go. Oh, it's another 10 metres as well for descent. Dear me. That's a 10 metres, 40-old descent to Runos there. Oh no, Australia. And now Teti Teller kicks this ball over the sideline, and that will be about 20 metres out. No, 22 out. Sebastian says the Champions League has been PSG's target, but dear me, did they get to go diabolically wrong? Yeah, it did. It's like PSG have kind of gone completely backwards now compared to City, who are always consistently there. And if it wasn't for, 2 minutes two minutes without giving up a goal, and they would have been into the Champions League final. So, and that's going to be knocked on there from Fiji. That's poor. That's poor there. That's poor. But Australia going to play this on here. They've got numbers as well. Gets the ball out of the wing. Philippa Danguru here. Danguru gets to the 22. He's still going, Danguru. Good little play there. Have they played the advantage? I'm not too sure. Not too sure if they've played the advantages yet. To be fair, it's just knocked on anyway. Sangris is PSG Farmers League, farming potatoes, picking crops with Messi and Neymar. Not too, me. I can't even argue, mate. I can't even argue it. So Fiji bring this ball back into Mataeli. And Mataeli, good run here. Good run by Mataeli. Ooh, gets into the attacking half. That was a nice little run there. So Frank Lamani, right-hand side, gets it off. And that's a big run there by the forwards. Frank Lamani goes back to the left-hand side. Albert Tuisu. And Tuisu, 45 minutes out here from Australia's line. Lamani goes back to the right-hand side. Gets not to. Here we go. Tuisova. Oh, my goodness me. 38 minutes out. That was a good run there from Tuisova. That's a penalty to Fiji, surely. The Australian came from the left-hand side. That's got to be a penalty there to Fiji. Where was the penalty, referee? That had to be a penalty. So 30 seconds to go here in the first half, guys. And Fiji will have one last crack at these Aussies. And they're going to step around. If they get a penalty, they'll take the 3. And they'll take the lead, too, if they get the 3. So they'll be 40 minutes out now, and it's gonna be that's gonna be a penalty Fiji, take the 3. There'll be penalty Fiji, take the 3 right in front at the 40-minute marker. You take the lead 16-15, and you'll be happy with that. You happy that one, Fiji? I'll take the 3 here, surely. Farmers League is boring. Any league, the German league's boring. Fiji league, not Fiji league. The German league's boring. The France league is boring. The league is okay. Championship is the most fun though, for me. Championship is more fun than the Premier League. But it's just not as meaningful. So Fiji will take a 3, and Tetitela will be lining this bad boy up. You'd assume it goes 16-15, because it's right in front here. It's right in front. I'm just going to see quickly if this score has actually changed. I think my score is better anyway. No, it's still 3-0 on their score. It's still 3-0 on their score. Do you guys prefer this score, or do you prefer the other score? Do you prefer that, or do you prefer the other score? I'm not sure. Fiji are going to take the 3 from right in front, 40 metres out. Surely Tetitela goes boomski. Surely. I think the Bulls would probably mean more than... I think the Bulls would mean more than, I guess, Detroit Lions in a way. Because I'm more a fan of Chicago than I am of Detroit, but I still like the... I prefer this one, not 3-0. Oh, no, he's missed it badly. Oh, bro, that was really poor. Oh, my God. Tetitela has had an abysmal first half. Holy wow. That was dreadful, that kick. He missed that kick by a good 15 metres. Oh, my God. That is dreadful. So, it will be half-time in 15-13, and Tetitela has left 3, 5, 7 points on the board. It could be 20-15 in Fiji, but Tetitela has missed many a kick here. So, guys, that is going to be half-time, 15-13 here to the Wallabies A, Australia A team. I see that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you are new around here. Let me know your thoughts about the first half. 54% of people have voted for Fiji through 139 votes. Good to see people getting around here. Thoughts with you, man. Yeah, but I think All Blacks and Ireland will be a big game here. I think Ireland will be a bit better than they were last time out. I think that Australia versus England, that's going to be we're going to have a lot of bands on that channel, on that stream. There's going to be a lot of shit talking on that stream between Australia and the English. And Sebastian, we're coming for you, son. We're coming for you, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, sir. Don't you worry. But is there any other games? I think there is another game on this weekend too, actually. I'm pretty certain there's a game we can... So Japan-France is on, but I'm pretty certain there is a Chile versus... Is it Chile-USA? Chile-USA who has a game as well this week for a World Cup qualifier? Not sure. Crazy New Zealand's a poor kicking and poor line-out's killing Fiji right now. Yeah, the line-out specifically as well, though. You know, the line-out has been dreadful all season long for the Fiji Drua, and it's obviously transferred and transitioned straight into this Fiji national team, which is what we were hoping for them to transition, but not in that sense. As Patrick Grimmett says, when I come on inside, I'll just pretend that I'm Eddie Jones. Well, fair enough, because Eddie Jones is a Muppet. Eddie Jones is a Muppet. You're absolutely spot on there. You're absolutely spot on there. Oh, man, I tell you what, I told you guys last night with this idea that I've got, where you have the best team for the NRL in letters. So you've got like A here, B here, and you have to have a player for every single position with their first name start. Like, for example, A has a Kiliwate, Anthony Minicello, Andrew Johns kind of deal. So Kiliwate on the wing, Anthony Minicello on the fullback, Andrew Johns on the 7. It is so hard. Like, I'm only like a quarter of the way through, halfway through. It's ridiculous, man. It's actually getting ridiculous. It's actually getting ridiculous. H was super difficult. H was very difficult. I couldn't even believe that I could get I. I was wild. I got I in the end, but there's a lot of Ians. Let's put it that way. There is a lot of Ians playing for the I team, and for G was easy. J was very easy. I'm up to L now. Ray Thompson Auntie says, how did Union do so well getting so many countries behind the sport where League got nothing compared to this, it seems? So League has Tonga. League has Samoa. I'd say Samoa and Tonga now. But then again, the islands really come down to which team is the better at the moment. You know, I would say Fiji has Union because of the sevens correlation. But I definitely had Tonga and Samoa currently are with League. New Zealand is with Union, but also plays League. Australia is obviously with League, but also plays Union. But you could argue they're very similar. South Africa is definitely Union. Who else is League? England's Union over League. Pretty much everyone else is. Wales, Scotland, Ireland. I think Wales, their national game is rugby. Freestyle says, I like Teti, but they need Vola Vola just to set in the shit with some good kicking. Yeah, Vola Vola is very... How you going, though? But I would agree. I think Vola Vola is probably the guy to go with right this second. Considering how this game is going at the moment, and considering that they're really struggling in regards to their kicking and in regards to the number 10, number Teller, I would be going with... I definitely would be leaning with going with Benny Vola Vola off the bench there, absolutely. But I think it's just because, obviously, you've got to realise that Union internationally has really marketed itself as being the elite game. That's what Union kind of did. I would say, yeah, Lebanon are full on League. Yeah, Lebanon's nowhere near Union. Lebanon's definitely full on League. I'd say Serbia and Russia are more League than Union too. But it's basically because Union, especially in Australia, especially in Europe, basically marketed their game as the elite version of League and the more, I guess, gentleman sport of League. That's what I would say. Keenan says, you were saying to get on the rugby train. They would like to, but their time zone doesn't fit, you know. And obviously they've got a similar sport in the NFL. And I say this to you guys all the time. North America is all about strategy and structure and tricking the opponent. It's all about tricking your opponent to be smarter than them. That's the North American sports. Basketball is exactly that with their plays. NFL is absolutely, that is it to a T. Baseball is tricking them with the way the pitch is thrown. And also plenty of things that get done there. And then hockey is very tricky with the way that they play as well in regards to their structures. So that's North America. South America is just about literally being crazy, exciting, and energetic. That's literally South America. They don't give a shit how many goals they score. They don't care about defense. They just like score goals. We don't care. Score more goals in the opposition. If you end that game 7-6, the game ends 7-6, I don't care as long as you win. That's South America. They don't care. They only care about footballs. That's why I refer to it in that way. It's just very hectic and very crazy. Very crazy is what I would say. Europe is all about being beautiful. It's all about being aesthetically pleasing. It's all about showing off over the opposition and being just a lot more elegant than the opposition. And I think that comes from the Italians, and I think that comes from the French factor of it all, is that the Europeans really like that beautiful, aesthetically pleasing kind of game. And a lot of them say that, playing football is like a dance. So, and if you take away the ball, it technically is a dance on a field. So, that's what Europe is. And then Australia and Southern Hemisphere in regards to Australasia, New Zealand, Fiji, the islands and whatnot, is all about just being the more tougher guy. And I think that comes down to the roots of the convict days. I think it comes down to the old roots of kind of the when England brought their convicts over and they just were tougher and brawls and bigger guys, and they just wanted to be the more dominant guy. So that's what this area is like. And then you get to China and Vietnam and the likes. It's all about precision. It's all about accuracy. They want to be the more accurate person. That's why they like ping pong. It's like that. That's why they like tennis. That's the reason for those. Kai cantamos, toso viti, toso, io, balala, let's go, toso viti, lago manda, let's go. So, Miss Susan says a really good game despite the Aussies slightly ahead on conversions. Yeah, they're just ahead, but I think Fiji have been more threatening probably. Zebrats, Australia prefer club league over club union, but prefer international union over international league. Absolutely, yeah. No one cares about the Kangaroos in league because we're too good. We always beat everybody, but in union, we are just on that precipice of being good enough to win, but not good enough to win. You know what I'm saying? We're on the precipice. Evan says, sounds like there's going to be another civil war. What are you smoking? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Fiji, Samoa, Tonga, a league? I would disagree with Fiji. I can severely disagree with Fiji. Sebastian says Russia is more union. Trust me, I know my enemy. Well, there you go. That's why I said it hesitantly. I wasn't saying it strongly. But I don't know who we're looking at right now in the crowd. Just some guy with a fedora. So everyone's Fiji Sevens. So when you say Fiji Sevens, that would mean you translate to union. Because Sevens is still union. It's just a different form of the 15s union. Something says with union, internationals the holy grail of rugby due to expansion of the game, unlike league being focused on club footy. Yeah, league is. I wouldn't even say necessarily league is focused on club footy. It's just focused too much on state of origin. State of origin is the money maker for Australia, and the NRL and Rugby League Australia are very well aware that that's how they make money through origin. So they prevent other international games from evolving because they know that you couldn't Ramsey in the crowd because they know that. If they lost that, if they lost that origin, I guess the large scale of origin, they would lose a lot of money in Australia. So that's why they force feed that down our throats. That's why they want to get rid of the international game. Sorry, you were talking about North America and South America like these different things. So I thought civil war. Okay, well North America and South America is not a civil war, for one. That wouldn't be what a civil war is. Civil war is the same country fighting each other. What's his name? He's from New Zealand. I can't think of his name right now. Scotty Robinson, that's the one. Scotty Robinson there. Please come right, this was a joke. You're absolutely right there, Cannon. Australia coming out here for the second half, guys. Got to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for new own tears. Second half coming underway here. Let's get it. Come on. Here we go. But it didn't say in school. Yeah, I don't think he realises that civil war is not continent versus continent. That would be war. That would be just genuinely war. Civil war is the same country. It's like north of the United States and south of the United States. Like, not North America and South America. I understand where you got confused though, but you're a muppet. Mate Mouse says Origin is more exciting than the World Cup, to be honest. I disagree. Someone says Fiji maybe the sevens, but the drill will definitely make the 15s a lot more interesting. Yeah, it will. It absolutely will. That's what I meant. No, it's not. You got it wrong, mate. You got it wrong. You're Muppet. It is what it is. So Fiji out of the field now. Here we go. Tosoviti. Tosoviti. Come on. Jason slept through the national anthem, woke up halfway through and tried to wing it. It's what we all do, mate. It's what we all do. Manasa Saulo ready to rock and roll here. He's a big bopper. The old Manasa Saulo. Come on. Let's see a good close game here, which is what we're getting right now, but let's see a good close game. It would be nice. It would be nice. But yeah, Leeds copyright system is the worst in the world. Comparatively to the AFL, comparatively to football's pretty bad. But UFC is the worst. UFC and boxing is way worse than NRL. And they have brought on Benny Vola Vola, by the way, freestyle. They have brought on Benny Vola Vola instead of Detitella. So alrighty. Alright, so Australia to kick this one off here for the second half. They put it up in the air, and it's a good drop kick there. It's a really good drop kick. Dunguna knocks it back, and Fiji going to grab it, though, and go to the 40. Nice little play there. And it's going to be a knock on from Fiji, apparently. I don't know about that. I disagree. But to tell her out Vola Vola, it's an interesting change to the team. Come on, Fiji. Ooh. I wouldn't necessarily disagree with Origin more exciting than the World Cup, but I definitely think the World Cup is. We all saw the international game the other week, and it was amazing to watch. Keenan says, I reckon Two-Bag would have been a better rugby player than Rapper. Okay, mate. Thank you. Thank you for that really interesting and intriguing comment. That one, I'm really going to think long and hard about the implications of and the ramifications of what you just said. Really is just astounding. So Australia now with the ball there, 40 metres. Oh, knock on over here. Knock on over there. So knock on there from Dangunu. He's had the ball too much today. It's like there is more players than just Felipe Dangunu on the team, Australia. So Fiji will get the scrum feed here, just inside their own 40. Just inside their own 40 here. Itchy feet. It's like I've got Uggies on. So it's like when you have an itchy foot, when you've got Uggs on, it's really annoying. It's really annoying because you have to take it off and everything. Minus me. All right. But Fiji will continue to improve, guys. That's the thing. Fiji will continue to improve over the years with the Drua. So it's like, although they're not exactly at the peak level now, they will eventually tenure. No, mate. No, mate. It's not how it works. It's not how it works, you Muppet. You are a Muppet, truly. So 2-point game here, though. Come on, Fiji. Come on, Fiji. Goodbye, Samantha Mouse says, I hope it's Palmer versus Australia in the League World Cup and Australia slapped by 60. I don't think that can happen, though, based on the groups. I don't think they can play. I think that it'll probably be Australia versus New Zealand. AJ Mantis says, hey, bro, hello, mate. Fiji penalty, let's go. Frankie Lamani goes right hand side. Here we go, Fiji. Vola gets it over right hand side. They've got numbers here. Fiji. Good work. Good run. Gets inside the attack at 50. That was a nice run there by Fiji. Frank Lamani goes left-hand side now. They go through the forwards. Go through the forwards here. 45 metres out, left-hand side now. Gives it off, and Saul gets taken out. Oh, the ball goes backwards here. But luckily for Fiji, what's that going to be? That's going to be a penalty to Australia. Well, there you go. I don't think the final can happen, get my mouth. I think Australia and England are on the same side of the pools. That would be in everyone's dream in the world besides England fans. Well, last time in the 2017 World Cup, Australia only beat England by 6 points. It was 6-0. The final score in the World Cup final in 2016 was 6-0. 2017 was 6-0 to Australia. I think that was in Sydney too, wasn't it? I think so. So the next World Cup is in England, and then I think the World Cup after that's meant to be in France. I think the Rugby League World Cup's in France in 4 years' time. Or 3 years' time, sorry. All right, so a holding player back is the penalty in Australia. We'll kick this ball to about the 22 here. About the 22. Yeah, they can only meet in the final as the tickets are sitting. As the brackets are sitting. Oh, so Australia can play England in the final. I thought the group stage didn't set it. I thought they didn't say. I thought they couldn't. So it's going to be Australia now. They're going to be 20 metres out here from the Fiji line. Scoring a try here. Be really tough. Seru Uru gets the ball now. 15 metres out of the line. Here come the Aussies. They've got right-hand side. Gives it off. Seru Uru! Oh, so close. 10 metres out. And left-hand side. Oh, my God. Fiji crunched the Aussies there. It's going to be a Lonergan now. Lonergan goes left-hand side. If Australia win this game, it's actually really tough to see who wins the overall Pacific Nations Cup. Is there a final in the Pacific Nations Cup, or is it just who wins it at the end? So Australia now taken down about 10 metres out here from the line. They roll it back out at the right-hand side here, go through the forwards. And Smith gets taken down here, just about 10 metres out. Fiji haven't been crazily ill-disciplined like they normally would be so far. Seru on the inside here. Oh, man, Fiji weren't quick enough there, and Jock Campbell luckily grabs that one before it gets the knock on. That's going to be a penalty advantage here to Australia. Left-hand side here, they're 10 metres out. Australia trying to push over the top here. They go left-hand side again here. They've still got that penalty advantage, though. And, that's a knock back, or is it knock on here? I don't know. It's still Australia ball, though. And Felipe Dangunu gets taken down at 15 minutes out. Next World Cup should be New Zealand or League. Well, New Zealand already had the World Cup with Australia. They can't host a World Cup individually. They hosted the World Cup alongside Australia back in 2017 with PNG. So Australia kick the ball over the top here. Good chase through. Knock on there from Fiji. But it's going to be a penalty advantage to Australia. So they'll probably... I'd go for the try here. I wouldn't take the 3 and make a 5-point game. The 2025 Rugby League World Cup is in France, decent venues. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to see somewhere like Japan get a Rugby League World Cup. That'd be nice. But they're probably not going to because they don't have a good team. That'd be nice. But a place that I would really, really enjoy traveling to would be, the country was just in my mind and then it's disappeared. It was Lebanon, but like it's not going to happen because they don't have the capacity. But like it would have been nice to see what they would have put on, the show they would put on, especially with how much they love rugby league. Let that side here, Australian Jock Campbell. Oh, so close. Little guy here, short Dangunu. It's a try time. It's a try time for Dangunu. Big. Try time for Dangunu there, the Aussies. And it will be 20-13 here with the kid to come. What is Dangunu doing there? Bro, these guys touched the ball about 50 times in this game so far. Can watch something else. Will America get one soon? I hope not, man. It was dreadful coverage when they had rugby, let alone rugby league. Remember, this is I can't wait for the Rugby World Cup to be in France, be having my red wine. I'll probably go to that one as well. I'll probably go back to France for that. It'd be amazing. Yeah, Keenan. We'll go to the Ukraine. Sebastian Grammer says, a couple of good football stadiums in Lebanon can easily convert them to rugby league fields. Yeah, but I don't know about the safety of the country. I'm not too sure about the... Sebastian's not going to be happy with that one, yeah. Sebastian just slapped Keenan. So Sebastian's in Romania, Keenan, so I don't think he finds your Ukraine joke too funny. Let's put it that way. Second says 8-15. No, sorry, it is... hold on one second here. I've got to adjust that. It is 22-13. It is 22-13 here. So let me just get rid of this colour source. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger here. There we go. And we'll change that score line here. Change the score line to 22-13. There we go. Volla will be boring. Yeah, Volla is not exactly the most exciting, Russ, but in the same sense, Technicolor was dreadful in that first half. Honestly, Technicolor missed 7 points from kicks, also was just dreadful. I liked Technicolor when he was in the Fiji draw, but he really didn't get it going today in the first half for us, so that's why they took him off and they put Volla on. Bloke's been weird the whole stream. So Australia now, yeah, I think it was the do better that was like, what are you talking about for me? I was like, you're the one talking on this stream. You do better, man. So Australia now the ball, and they get this ball to the 45. They go right inside. Let's see if they whack it away and puts it up in the air. It's not a box kick, but it's kind of a box kick, but it wasn't a box kick. And it's going to be Vinay Hambossi. Whoa, Hambossi gets crunched in the tackle there. Geez, this backline is so dangerous, but unfortunately the halves just aren't getting them the ball right now in the Frankie Lamani well, now it's Volla. So 50-22 attempt here from Fiji. 50-22 attempt here from Fiji. Oh, it didn't go deep. It didn't go into the corner though. It went deep. It went too deep. Straight down. Then it says, we're talking about the guy who said Tupac would be a rugby player instead of a rapper. I think that's the whole point of what Sebastian is saying. I think that's what he's saying, mate. So 50 minutes gone here, guys. 30 minutes to go here of the game. Let's hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. It is free. You may as well. Just bang it. We're on our way to 20k. On our way to 20k. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, mate. I reckon we can do it. Sandra says, who do you reckon wins this? I think from here, you probably expect Australia to do it. The other reason is that I was expecting a lot more from this Fiji team. Australia obviously are, looking to get revenge for last week's game, I guess, when they lost to Samoa. Then again, they lost late on there as well. But look, I just think the Fiji's halves the problem here in regards to Technicolor and Volla. They're just not working out. Notice is we're in the lead, Blaze. There's no real we here, though, for me. I prefer Fiji to win over Australia here. The Tupac comment ruined my morning coffee. Oh, gee. Masaki Doge comes on here for Manasasa. Ooh, whoop. Mine too. Maybe it's 2:30 for us here, mate. It's not. Well, it's actually it's 2 o'clock for you. So what are you talking about your morning coffee, you muppet? So Isso when Sila comes off for Temo Mayana Vanua. And it will be a scrum feed here to the Aussies. We have still got 2, 4, 6, 8 hours worth of rugby to do before I can sleep. It's going to be a big night. It's going to be a big night. Let's see if I last that Argentina versus Scotland game. Let's put it that way. So left-hand side here for the Wallabies. Kick it into the corner. Sneaky little kick. It will be a good kick. That's going to be a really good kick there for the Wallabies. So Fiji now going to be 7 minutes out here from their own line. Freestyles. They don't know about our piggies look flat today. We're very pedestrian in the breakdown. Yeah. Unfortunately, the breakdown really hasn't been great for the Fijians, and unfortunately, the line-out obviously is struggling, and they've got a line-out here 5 minutes out, and it's just not looking the goods right now. Fiji throw it really deep, and they're lucky they'll grab that one. So Fiji here, 10 minutes out. I'm actually so much looking forward to getting back to Fiji, seeing my family. I'm starting to miss Fiji a bit at the moment. Starting to get a little bit homesick a little bit. Obviously, I am from Australia, but also I've grown up a lot in Fiji over the years, and I'm starting to get a little bit homesick at the moment. So I can't wait to go back to Fiji at the end of this year, probably for a little bit. Jay says, 8 hours, do you fill up the hydration station? I'm going to have to do it, mate. I'm going to have to do it. But, hey, I still got this candle, eh? So, it smells nice. It's a nice smelling coconut candle. Nice smelling coconut candle. Australia's away! Oh, taking that 10 minutes out of the line. So right hand side. 15 minutes out. That's penalty Fiji. Toss a Vicky, mate. And a chocolate buddy rub. What's wrong with you? There's something wrong with you, mate. No. 88-0 Fiji women's up 46 minutes in. No way. Nah, bullshit. Nah, you're shitting me. Nah, bullshit. Shut up, Xavier Round. Fijiana. Rugby. Shut up, Xavier Brown. I don't believe you. There's no way. There's no way. Stop it, Xavier. Stop it, mate. There's no way. I know they're going against PNG, but there's no way. Come on, man. Where's the women's games? I don't even know how to find the women's score. Asia Pacific Women's Championship, maybe. How do I find the score, Xavier? How do I find the score, Xavier Brown? So Fiji go left-hand side there. Fiji hit the ball away. It's against PNG, though. Like, look up on Stan. I'm on Stan. It's going to be a penalty here too, Fiji. Stan. Can someone please confirm to me that Xavier isn't talking smack? Because if he is, I'm going to be upset. But if he isn't, that's mad. And I wouldn't be crazily surprised. And I told you before the game that Fiji won Super Rugby. They should win by a lot. Fiji and Fijiana won the Super Rugby, but it's unfortunate because politics will always hold back the Fijiana. Unfortunately for Fiji, Fijiana will always be held back by the politics of the country. It really is disappointing. Fiji women versus PNG women. Watch live. Let's have a look here quickly. All right, so it's going to be Fiji ball here with the line out just outside the 22 right now, and oh my God, it is 88-0 to the Fijiana. 48 minutes in. Whoa, dear me. Oh, and Collingwood getting absolutely shit on by North Melbourne. No way, Sam Griff. What's going on right now? The world's gone mad. Oh, it's not absolutely shit on. It's 45-26. I wouldn't say it's absolutely shit on. It's like, relax. I'm not going to click on your link, Jay. I can tell you that right now. So Fiji, here you go, left-hand side. There's a chance here for Fiji to get back in the game. The one person in the chat who I would never click on their link is you, Jay. Penalty advantage now for Fiji. Which video is that? I want you to tell me which video it is. Is it emotional damage or is it Ram Ranch or what is it? Actually, please don't do the Ram Ranch one. Let their side here. Oh, Fiji! Oh, ball comes back here, Fiji. It's going to be a knock on from... Oh, penalty advantage for Fiji. Let's go. Yeah, boy. It's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy day when Samoa were down 18-3 at half-time at Tonga and came back to win that one by about 20 points. It's a cooking one. Is it cheese and eggs? Cheese and eggs. It's been a crazy day. So Fiji here with a penalty. Hey, boy. I can't believe 88-0 to Fiji women's team in 46 minutes is ridiculous. It's like, it's not surprising, but it's ridiculous. Oh, man. That was a nice kick there from Vola. No man's lands. The Fiji's had their first win against the MAB. They beat Ireland with their first win against MAB, looking positive. MAB? First win against MAB. Oh, 1 second here. Fiji! Dossel! Oh, my goodness me, so close. Come on, Fiji. Left-hand side here. Really good field position here. 5 metres out. Left-hand side. Oh, 2 metres out of the line. A little show and go. Was so close. Lamani right-hand side. Sure. Held up. No. Yes! Hey! Viti. Fiji try. That was a really lackluster try, but they got it. Fiji just had their first one against the Māori All Blacks. When did they play the Māori All Blacks? We're in. Freestyle, we're in. So 18-22 here with the kick to come to Fiji. Abisalome Ratonirayarawa. Let's go. 9-3-0. Few missed conversions as well. Guys, I just want to throw it out there. If you don't know, the Fijiana women's team is currently playing PNG and they're winning 93-0 right now in the first 50 minutes of the game. When did Fiji? I thought you were saying the Māori All Blacks there, no man's land, but I wasn't. I can't remember the last time Fiji played the Māori All Blacks. They beat Ireland with the first win against the Māori All Blacks, looking positive. Yeah, but Ireland wasn't the full Irish team. That was a pretty lackluster. Well, it was still a few players there, but obviously there's no Johnny Sexton. There's a lot of players out because they're playing the All Blacks on the Saturday. So, like, yeah. PNG must have poor defence as a slow slot. PNG has never been a rugby union nation. They're a rugby league nation to a T. They are crazy for their league. Oh, Vola, man! Oh, bro, this guy can't kick to save his life. He's missed the kick. Oh, my God. He's not been bad in the game, but Vola misses the kick. Bro, Fiji have left 9 points on the field right now through missed conversions and missed penalties. Missed penalties and missed conversions. Vola and Tetitela missing everything that comes their way. So 22-18 here with 23 minutes to go here. Feleti Kautu'u comes on here for Matt Faisler. Kautu'u is a good player, man. I like watching him when he plays with the Wallabies. And Vola will whack that ball away. I'll be honest, I hate going to a game like that. I want a fairly close contest, bit of fight from both sides. I think that it would be a special occasion to see a team win by 100 if you're the team winning by 100. If you're a Papua New Guinea fan going to that game, yeah, it'd be diabolical. I would have left. I've never left a game early. I would leave if my team was losing 93-0 after 50 minutes. I would leave. They don't deserve my time if they're losing 93-0 in the game. And that's for the Titans as well. That is for the Titans as well. That's for anyone. You don't deserve my support if you're going to lose 93-0. You don't deserve it. John says, is Israel Folau playing tonight? Well, Tom already played, and he's injured. So Australia, now they're going to be at the 40. But anything less than that, I'll always obviously be there for the end of the game. Like, I've watched my team get beaten 56-0 before at home to our biggest rivals, and yet I didn't leave. But 93-0 in 50 minutes is something that I would be like, you don't deserve me. Max Watson says, hey Blaze, how do you reckon Queensland can go without Munson Geelongi? Ask me tomorrow on the Broncos Dragons stream. Or the Wallabies stream tonight. So, to be fair, I can kind of answer it. But you'll see my tip on Monday, actually. You'll see my tip on the Monday video. I'll put my tip out for the game on Monday. Matt says, it's like a Warriors fan going on a Storm game and they end up winning over 70 points. Not quite 100, but still. Different game, though. You know, that game, they didn't score a 17 until they got to the 78th minute mark. You know, it was a bad game, but the Warriors were kind of in the game in the first half. It's a penalty to Fiji. Penalty to Fiji here. I have a big bottle of Coke Zero here, but I don't have a cup, so I'm going to drink this off camera out of the bottle. Just a drink out of a cup there. Hold on one sec. I don't like drinking out of a big bottle in front of on the camera, even though there's nothing wrong with it at all. Sam Chris is the Warriors young Gallus and NRL team. I'm tearing. I'm so sorry, New Zealand fans watching. All right, so line out here to Australia at the 40. They throw it in. Oh, lost ball. Fiji ball. Come on, Fiji. Jackson Pugh comes on in for Langi Gleeson. And Tuisova. Oh, back on the inside here. They're away. Oh, knock on. That was incredible. Oh, unfortunately, I'm from New Zealand. Jay, it's not a big bottle of water, mate. No, what was I going to say? Who was I replying? Oh, no man's name. Tamana Tahu played union against my All Blacks for Australia. Yeah, Tamana Tahu, he was a phenomenal player. He'll be on my list when I have the T's come up on that video I did. He'll be there. Yeah, old Tamana Tahu. Timana, by the way, I think. So, 60 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. The kids just take it easy on me. Don't tell me what to do, but I'll do it. I'm not the one who does the time out around here. I didn't time you out, so you can't blame me. Can't blame me, mate. No, that you might, but you don't understand. I understand, all right. I understand more than you understand. You're the one who said it. 56% possession to Australia, 44% to Fiji. All right, 20 minutes to go here. It's a close game, though. At least we've got a good game going on here, you know? At least we've got a good game. That's what we like to see. That's all we need. That's all we need. Vern Cotter watching on right now. Waiting for Fiji to sneak the win here. To be fair, Fiji really competed well against Australia in that 2015 World Cup. And then Fiji competed pretty well with Australia in that 2019 World Cup. But obviously lost both times. 2019 World Cup, I was in Melbourne when we played them. And I'm pretty certain that Fiji were up like 21-0 or 21-3 or something like that before Australia came rocking home in the end. Number 7 says, I stand corrected. Awesome, Blaze. You're all good, mate. You're all good. Now, Tamana Tahu was a really beastie player, mate. Really strong player. What was he? Was he Eels? He was Eels, wasn't he, Tamana Tahu? Vicky Level says the missed conversions on the kill on Fiji. Yeah, 9 points. Vicky Level. 9 points have been missed here for Fiji. 1 penalty and 3 conversions. So even 2 of those conversions would have been obviously a tie game. But Australia here get this ball to about the 40. And it really does come down to also the lackluster, the lacking in the breakdown and also the lacking in the set plays. But Fiji get the ball hit the 40. Bring it out to the 50. Get this ball off here. At the top here. Oh, it's a good chase. Good take though, Australia. Lucky. All right, so Australia now. They go, charge down. Fiji! Oh, man, that was a good charge down, though. Ball's come out the back there for Australia, unfortunately. Oh, it's going to be a knock on here against Fiji. Damn it. So we scrum here to Australia. The set plays is what's killing Fiji as well, though. Sebastian's just timed out Keenan, too. Keenan, you did this to yourself, my guy. You did this to yourself. Mate. That's for my coffee, Keenan. I don't think he'll time me out next time, but you did it to yourself, Keenan. You ruined Sebastian's coffee the first time, and that's just his revenge. Good old Coach Zero, but all right. So it's going to be Australia ball here with this scrum. Don't forget, at 4:45 p.m. AEST, or it will be 6:45 p.m. Fiji time, I will be streaming the New Zealand versus Ireland game. It's a big game, that one. Only 4 points the difference here, though. At least we've had a couple of close games here today. The last one still was close, despite the fact that it looked like it was a blowout. All right. Come on, Fiji. Get a good push going here. Fiji. Strong scrum setup right now. Fiji look like they've got probably the bigger weight battle. And that's a penalty probably to... it would have been a penalty to Fiji if the ball's any longer. Tyson's Bryce. Oh, yeah, I've got to change the score. That's my bad. Yep, so basically that scoreline is not what I normally do. It is 22-18. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right there, mate. You guys need to remind me because I don't usually do the score down there. Usually I have the live score or do it itself. But Fiji get the ball hit at the halfway point. I get the ball to the halfway point now. Right-hand side. Dorsal Vitti, come on, right-hand side. Spin out again. They get it off to... why was Tamani Valu there and not Vinay Hambossi or Joshua Tuisova? Oh, my God. Crunch down the tackle. Now Australia kick this ball away. Yeah, so Ty, usually we have the live score being updated by Flash Score, but Flash Score's messing up today, so I've decided to do my own live score. So you guys got to remind me when to change the score, otherwise I'll forget about it. Charge down Australia! Charge down Australia here! And it will be a try time for Australia to the post there. Australia will charge that ball down, and I will remember to change the score. I will remember to change the score. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why I had to do that. It's going to be 30, actually. I don't even know why I even bothered with that. All right, so 30 to 28 there. Sorry, 30 to 18. My goodness me. Reading says, go Australia, go. Well, let's score a try there under the post. No, it's going to be 29. I'm all over the shop. I'm all over the shop here. What is wrong with me, mate? What is wrong with me? It's going to be 29-18. I blame you, Sebastian. I do. I blame you. Every day of the week, that's a try time there with a nice little charge down. Then it says, let's go Aussie. Reed Douglas says, go Australia. Jared Williams with the try. Vinny Levin says, volla volla, you muppet. He's a muppet, man. He's a muppet, man. Not good there by Vinny volla volla. 17 minutes, and it's going to be very tough to see Fiji come back from this one. It's only going to be 11 points, though. It's not like it's anything crazy, but still. You should be. You should be, Sebastian. You should be. And whack, whack, bing, bing, bong, bing, bong. 29-18. There was 16 minutes to go here at Lautoka Churchill Park. It's not good tonight, Irene. 29-18 with nearly 20 minutes to go. Remember, it is not good night, Irene, you muppet man. So that's a nice try there for Australia with the charge down. 119-0 with 60 minutes in Fijiana. That's mad. They honestly could win by 150 points. The Fijiana could win by 150 points. And I know Fijians. Fijians will not stop. They will not take the... they will not end that game without scoring as many points as they can to show off. Because Fijians love to show off. So I'm just telling you right now. Fiji... And my roommate, he's Papua New Guinea, and I will let him know. I will let him know. And, oh, good take by Fiji. Good take. 45 minutes out here from the Australian line. 119-0. So Fijiana is incredible. Oh, good run there by Fiji. Gets the ball to the 40. I'm telling you right now, I would not sit there in the stadium and watch my team get 100 points past them. I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. You don't deserve my support. I'm a true supporter through thick and thin. You still don't deserve my support if you're conceding 100 points in the game. That's a knock on there from Fiji. Kane Sebastian, I hope your team loses every game until 2024. Hey, Kane, he's a Titans fan. Can you shut your dirty mouth? He's a Titans fan, Kane. Stop it. Don't do that to me, mate. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. But he is also a fan of Romania in the International Rugby, so they're going to be in the World Cup. They get to play South Africa. It'll be interesting to see how they go, the old Romanians. But then again, he's an Arsenal fan, and you can hope all you want that they lose every game through 2024. Dad's is at the game, dropping his first 50 bomb gives. Yeah, if we had done that one, he would have been able to do it. I actually have no problem with that comment. You do. You absolutely do, Sebastian. Then it says, imagine a soccer match being over 100 points. I know it's very likely impossible. I'm pretty certain it is impossible. Australia scored 36 goals past American Samoa, and that was a lot. That was about the highest he'll probably ever get. That was probably the highest he'll ever get, somewhere around that area. Oh, jeez. Jeez, just looking at that score. That really is incredible, man. It is incredible to see. Just wild. Like, how can you be that bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you... I understand that Fiji are a lot better now, but, like, how are you that bad, Papua New Guinea? How, man? So, 15 minutes to go here. 15 minutes to go. Come on. Let's make it a good finish here. We're at 33 likes, by the way, guys. Let's see if we get to 50 likes before the end of the stream. Let's see if we can get 50 likes. Highlights will be as long as the game. Yeah. There's a try every minute, mate. They've actually got double points per minute. Oh, not double. Oh, yes, they've got double points per minute. 119-0 in 60 minutes is double points per minute. That's mad. Oh, Tosto Fijiana. Tosto Fijiana Vanaka. 14 minutes to go. Archer Holes coming on here for Tommy Robertson. Oh, but it's going to be tough here for Fiji to come back in this one. I think this. Oh, Australia here. Chance here. Australia away. Chance here. Australia away. Philippa Danguru down the right hand side. Danguru. Oh, huge hit there by Tamati Valu. Wow, that's a massive hit by Tamati Valu. It's a penalty to Australia. I scrapped the hearts. It's going to be a short video. The Fiji game are going to lose it. No, they'll show every try, but that is a penalty here to Australia. Philippa Danguru will be the one who laps that one up. Laps that bad boy up. So they take the 3 here. No, they are going to go for the line out. If they had the 3, it would have got 32-18, would have been a 14-point game. It'll be a mini-series. Yeah, it's going to be a four-part highlight package. 4 parts. But look at this. If Philippa Danguru gets that ball, look at this hit from Tamati Valu. Ooh, spicy. Will they upload the highlights? Can barely find a live score. Yeah, probably not, to be honest with you, mate. I honestly have no idea how you can find it. Stan probably do. Stan probably will, because it's played on Stan right now. I would assume Stan put some highlights. Australia now, if they score here, it's game over. They're about 5 minutes out of the line. Still going here. And there'll be 3 minutes out now. Now let the ball go to the back here. Australia going to score here. Australia will score here. Fiji doing pretty nicely here, but there's a lot of pick and goes going on right now for Australia, just really quickly. And Kaitu! Oh, very close penalty advantage to Australia. They're going to score here, guys. Right hand side, easy days, easy try. Oh, Dangunu knocked the ball on, but it'll be a penalty advantage either way. That was an easy try if Dangunu had caught that ball. Honestly, the guy running through there in the centre probably could have actually scored that himself. He could have scored that himself. Oh, man. I'm going to just take the 3 if I was Australia. Just take the 3 and finish it up. And they get the ball back. Fiji have never beaten Australia in this competition. Wowee. Sebastian says, Kay didn't upload the Rugby League International highlights. Mr. Streamer lied to me. Did they? Did they not? That's a bit weird. Surely you would have found highlights, though, for the internationals. Before heading into this match, did you expect Fiji to be a clear winner? Yeah, I thought 14+. I thought 14+, but obviously there's an issue with the number 10 in Teti Tela / Benny Volavola. Unfortunately, they've been really poor today, especially Teti Tela in that first half. And Volavola's been quite boring in the second half, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's disappointing. But Australia will go and make it a 14-point game here, so it'll be 32-18. Let me just change that scoreline, mate. Change that scoreline, because I always remember to change the scoreline. Only YouTubers reviewing the games. Oh, my God. That must have been super thrilling, Sebastian. Super thrilling. Great content, that. 10 minutes to go here, guys. Let's hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. Fiji to get this one away here. Vola. I'm really not a big fan of the old Vola. Can't be good. It's not great. Not great. So 10 minutes left here. Can Fiji mount a miraculous comeback and score 2 converted tries? Ball goes up, and it's going to be a Fiji ball. It's going to be a Fiji ball. They're not going to say knock on. Okay. Penny Matawalu comes on in for Frankie Lamani. I like Matawalu, man. I do. I like him. I thought he was doing well until Frankie Lamani came in for the Fijian draw. And I think that that Frankie Lamani was actually still quite fun to watch for the draw, but I really do like Penny Matawalu. So Fiji now, they're going to be just outside the 22. They're making some really nice, quick plays here. Rollers ball back, Koto. And they're at the 22 right now. They roll it again. Left-hand side. Gets it over the top. Vola gets it off here. And Tamani Valu gets it off here to Tuisova. Oh, he'll be taken down about 22 metres out now. And they're inside the attack in 22. Come on, Fiji. Score a convert try here. And it's game back on. 10 minutes to go here of the game. Left-hand side gives it off to Vola. Vola gets it off to... Oh, Habossi! Oh, 50-4 pass. That's unfortunate there. Vinay Habossi with a great little run through there. And it will be a 4 pass there. The clock is not working, by the way. The clock is not working. Oh, man. If Fiji scored a converted try, it would have been a great finish here. Is there extra time, or is it just... I reckon it probably would have just been a draw. I don't think there is extra time. So 14 points of difference here. I don't know how much longer there is to go because the timer has just stopped and now it's back on again, but I definitely know that's not the right time. I think it's probably about 73 minutes gone. Fiji was expected to win this, yes. Fiji was expected to win this one. Especially considering Australia lost last week to Samoa. But Samoa beat Tonga today. I think Fiji probably beat Samoa. So it's going to be like Australia lost to Samoa, but beat Fiji and beat Tonga. Samoa lost to Fiji, but beat Australia and Tonga. Fiji lost to Australia, but beat Tonga and Samoa. That's how I think this is going to go. Tonga obviously lost all 3. Tonga not great. It's like a cycle. It is a cycle, mate. 133-0 they keep piling on. How many minutes to go, Sebastian? 133-0 to Fijiana. That's unbelievable. That is ridiculous. Time in the opposition 22. 4 minutes 43 for Australia to a minute something for Fiji. 9 handling errors for Fiji. 5 for Australia. 133-0 is ridiculous. So Felipe Ndongwu will come out here. Turnovers conceded 17 to Fiji, 8 for Australia. Alright, so it will be a scrum feed here. The scrum feed. Scrum feed here for the Australians. They roll it back. And ball's going to come out the back here for... No, they're going to repat the scrum. I don't think that clock is right, though. I think this is about 74 minutes, 75 minutes, and there's about 5 minutes to go. But it says there's only 72 minutes gone. That's the most crazy rugby score I've ever seen. To be honest, no, I'd say New Zealand beating Japan by about 120-0 or something like that in the actual men's was pretty impressive back in '95 at the World Cup. How much did they win by? All Blacks versus Japan. All Blacks versus Japan. 1995 score. Jonah Lomu scored like 100 tries. 1995. 145-17 was the score there between the All Blacks and Japan in 1995. 145-17. That's in a World Cup. That is in a World Cup. That's not in a random game with a team that's not even in the top 100 in Papua New Guinea. That is a World Cup game, and they didn't even win that World Cup, the All Blacks. The All Blacks lost that World Cup final to South Africa. South Africa won, and there was no tries scored. So you're telling me New Zealand, who scored 145 points against Japan in a group stage game in that World Cup, went on to lose the World Cup final by not scoring a single try. Not scoring a single try, the All Blacks. Unbelievable. It's like a good opening partnership in cricket, 133 for no loss. What's more impressive, 0 or 140? I don't know. And penalty to Australia. Penalty to Australia. Free kick to Australia. Australia with the free kick. Put up. This game's been a bit dead for a little bit now. I really doubt I'm going to make that Scotland Argentina game. I really doubt it. I doubt it. I do doubt it. And what's on tomorrow? There is... Fiji going to throw that ball in quickly. I know that obviously Broncos Dragons on tomorrow. Is there anything else on tomorrow? Kansas 133-0. Wow, throw the team out at that point. It's actually 140-0 now with 8 minutes to go, Kanan. But yeah, it's Fiji who won the Super Rugby this year. Fijiana is a very good team, and they're going up against the Papua New Guinean women who are not a good team. Oh, Kyrgios versus Djokovic, yes, Sebastian, but I'm talking about beforehand. Yeah, Kyrgios Djokovic is tomorrow night. I will be showing that. Oh, knock on there from Fiji. Australia get the ball here, the line out, and there's no surprise. Oh, Australia can score here. Australia can score here. They've got numbers galore. They've got numbers galore. They've got numbers galore here. You get the ball at 22, 15 metres out. Dylan Peach. Oh, the ball bounced over the dead ball, unfortunately. I thought there was something beforehand I was going to stream. Maybe not, mate. Maybe not. Maybe not. But no, I'm really looking forward to that Kyrgios versus Djokovic game tomorrow. I'm probably looking forward to that more so than Broncos and Dragons. Oh, it's a knock on there from Fiji. Australia will get the ball here. 5 minutes to go. It could be 3 minutes, but I think it says 5 minutes to go, but it could be 3 minutes. Australia left-hand side. They've got numbers again. They've got numbers again. They've got numbers again. Back on the inside. Knock on. Knock on there from the Australia. So it will be a scrum feed here to Fiji. 5 minutes out from their own line. They would need the ultimate miracle of miracles to come back in this game, ladies and gentlemen. They would need the ultimate miracle of miracles to come back in this game. It's like I kind of want to go and have a look at that. I just want to see how dominant they're playing that Fiji team. Come on, England emoji. Luke Ashworth. Don't you start already, sir. Don't you start already, sir. Oh, no. Luke's going to get Sebastian rolled up in a second. The bloody Pommies have arrived already. My goodness me. It must be early wakey time for them. Must be wakey time for the Pommies. Ken says, is professional tennis games more expensive than, say, rugby games? What do you mean? In what regard? What's more expensive? Are you saying to a ticket or players or what? Oh, Sebastian, my God. You are a disappointment. You are a disappointment, man. 147-0 to Fijiana. They're 3 points away from hitting 150 bomb. 150. 147-0. It's 147-0. It's 147-0 to Fiji and Papua New Guinea. I'm actually kind of watching the ending of that now. Fiji here with a line out at 40. It's a triple Fidi bomb. It's a horny hunch plus a Fidi bomb. So Fiji driving this line out here from the 40. 150 bomb. They're 3 points away from it. Knock on there from Fiji. Alright, so it's going to be Australia ball now. Oh, wait, did I miss any score? I don't think I did I? Oh, Australia playing on the advantage here. It's 32-18. Did I miss the score? No, I didn't. Alright, Australia right hand side. And they kick this one through here. Fiji get the ball easy. And some money there. Alright, so I want to watch this last few minutes here. So we're going to actually also... Well, watch the end of this Fiji game here. There's about 10 seconds left here. And then we're going to go to that other game. And I'm going to watch the... that's going to be a penalty to Fiji too. Penalty to Fiji as well. That's going to be a penalty to Fiji as well. And they want to play on here, Fiji. Be nice for them to score a try here. I'm actually not going to stop the stream until that other game finishes as well because I want to see it. So Fiji here, they'll be 25 minutes out from their own line. That's a penalty there too, Fiji. And they're going to take a quick tap now. Left-hand side, they're going to go. 80 minutes is gone here. 80 minutes is gone here. Fiji throws it all over the side. No, they still have it here, Vinaya Hambossi. And Hambossi here will get taken down about 34 metres out of the line. And it's going to be a penalty to Fiji. Oh my God, guys, I just want to watch the end of that Fiji. Papua New Guinea have the ball though. Papua New Guinea have the ball. Come on, Fiji. Get the ball back and score one more try. Get the ball back, score one more try. That's all we want. Penalty, Fiji. We just want 3 more points there. Is that in? No, where is this? Oh, Fiji away! Fiji away! 150! 150! Come on, the 150. 150, come on. So that's game over. Is that game over yet? Yeah, it is going to be game over there, 32-18. So, guys, I'm just going to watch the end of this Fiji versus Papua New Guinea game. I want to see if they can get 150. They're on 147-0 Fijiana right now. 147-0. The big bopper. Oh, she's so close. Come on. Come on, Fiji. Hit the 150-50. Oh, it's going to be a knock-on from Fiji. No, there's a minute and a half to go. Oh, come on, man. Come on, we want to see the 150. But, guys, it is game over there, and it is going to be 32-18 there to the Fiji boys. But right now, we're just waiting to see if the Fijiana can hit 150 to 0. It's going to be a knock-on scrum here, and PNG will get the ball 5 minutes out from their own line. Don't forget, guys, I will be streaming New Zealand versus Ireland in about an hour and 30 minutes' time. Freestyles, geez, that was a pitiful performance. It wasn't great, mate. It wasn't great, but this Fijiana team's making up for it, mate, with 147 to 0. We want a 150 bomb, 50 bomb. We want a 150 bomb. Since Australia can play this week, they did, yeah. They did. Reckon New Zealand win 14 plus, Andrew says. They can. I think Ireland will be a bit more up for it this week, though. I think New Zealand win in a close one. Penalty Fiji. Come on, 100 Fiji. Come on, 150. Come on, 150. Come on, 150. Come on, 150. I've never seen a team score this much before. Come on, 150. Here we go. Here we go. 150. Oh, 150. Oh, she's so close. Literally 2 minutes out of the line. 147 0 right now. Left hand side here. Here comes Fiji. Here comes Fiji. Here comes Fiji. 150. 150 for Fijiana. 152 to 0. It is 152 to 0. Kalora Lamani. Is she related to Frankie Lamani? Whoa, whoa. It's 152 to 0. That's incredible, mate. That is incredible. Let's see them get this 2-pointer. Wowee. Wowee. 152 0. All the gifts is unheard of. This is the women's game, mate. This is the women's. Wanikiti Vosandorao going to be kicking here for Fijiana. Where is this game, though, Xavier? Do you know? Where is this game? A world record performance here. Both men's and women's international rugby. That's the highest score ever. So she misses the kick there. But, guys, that's going to be the end of that game. And the Fiji women's team will win 152 to 0. That is insane. That is a world record for both the men's and the women's. That is the biggest scoreline that you have. Oh, my gosh. That is just impressive. That is insane. But anyway, guys, I'll jump off for now. I will see you in about an hour and a half's time for the New Zealand versus Ireland game. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.